I was muted. I was muted. Just got here in time. I just got here in time. Literally on time. And he was muted. I know. Hey, Sue Ellen. Happy Big Sunday. Hey, Risky. How we doing? How's everything sound, guys? How does everything sound? Do you need me to turn it down a bit? I'm going to turn my speakers down a tad. It's Mecca! Let's go. Outer Worlds 2, let's go! How we doing, guys? Happy Big Sunday. I almost said Saturday. Look, this is how fine I was cutting it. Right? I've not even got everything set up here. How's everyone doing, though? I'm still setting up. I'm still setting up as we go. Hopefully everything works okay, right? But let me know how everything sounds as well. Literally just walk through my door. Literally. Risky, did you like Outer Worlds? Sorry it's all a bit slapdash to start with, right? We're good though. We're good. We're all set. We're all set. Just got home in time. People sleep on this game. I wasn't a fan of it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty mid.
Made for capitalism by capitalism.
I thought it was pretty mid, but I'd be willing to give it a second try.
Egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
Profile streamer? World premiere. Let's go. Let's go.
Babe, what's wrong?
What are this?
I'm sorry. I've just
It's a
been
bit
so
hard to
depressed
understand me. Hold on.
Fix everything. Humans.
Should I turn down what's this? Is that better? Those are fish. What is this? Like Sunset Overdrive 2 or something? Oh, it's that game. That Rick and Morty game. High on Life. Right? Fish are tasty. Hold on, I'm gonna test everything sounds okay a second. Let me test it out. Am I too quiet? Is that what it is? I don't know how to sort that out. Hold on. Hello, hello. Is that better? Maybe that's better. Video was a bit high. Okay. Is it better now? Or do you want it down a bit more? Yeah, High on Life, right?
Yeah. Humans are
Happy big weekend, everyone. How's everyone been? We didn't get to see each other yesterday, right? It's a game you should not play when wasted. High on Life 2! Wow. Amazing. Amazing. I'm gonna take some mushrooms and play this.
World premiere.
Let's go, more world premieres. Hope. What's this? Home. Give out a report if you walk into a wall, Risky. Yeah, be careful, buddy. Be careful. What are this? The moment it looks like it could be really good or really shit, right? Good idea. It's an ad for the IKEA Ambilight. Pardon me. Is it Assassin's Creed? It looks like something that Ubisoft would make, right? Which is not a compliment. Which is not a compliment. It's Ubisoft as shit. Oh, it's Plague Tale. Another one of those. Alright, Sleeping Face. Next. Next. You love Ubisoft Mecha. Sure. Oh! Did anyone see the Resident Evil 9 trailer? Dang! I want to know more about that game, right? Oh, I wonder if Kojima will be here. Maybe I should have put Kojima in the thumbnail. New control. Oh, shit! Xbox going handheld, huh? Xbox going handheld. It's probably like a ROG Ally collaboration or something. Right? Yeah, ROG Ally in collaboration with Xbox. I called it. What's that Silk song? People are gonna go mad, that Silk song. People are gonna lose their shit over that more than the actual handheld. Am I right? Bully him into playing Ubisoft all day. No thanks. You practically have Risky. We're gonna be playing Black Flag, right? That's locked in as our next game. Reminds me of good old PlayStation Portable. But this is probably not just tethered to your machine, right? This is probably a literal play anywhere, like a Steam Deck or something, or a Switch. Right, not like that piece of shit from PlayStation. ROG Box. Or ROG Xbox Ally.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first.
It's probably like, it is like a handheld Xbox, right?
We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming.
You
So
had
what's
one?
next? How can we
You
give
have a
even more freedom,
PlayStation
more
Portable.
choice,
Why
more
did
ways to
you?
play?
You got
Our
mugged
next
off, Sue
step
Ellen.
is to unify your gaming no matter
You got
where you
mugged
buy or
off,
play. So we're
right?
building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single
Get your
store
Bon
or
Jovis
tied
ready
to
as
one
well.
device.
Your John
The
Bovies, just in
Xbox
case
Ally
there's
is an
licensed
Xbox you can
music, right?
hold
John
in your
Bovies in the
hand,
chat.
bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect.
Steam!
And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silk Song will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally
People are
releases
going to be
later
more
this year.
excited for
In
that
fact, every
than
new
the
game you
actual
see in today's
machine,
show
right?
will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
People are going to lose their shit for Silk Song.
We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen.
That's kind of funny.
That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox
It's like,
Ally,
oh no, some
the
chick is
Xbox
talking
experience
again.
roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements.
I've got
There are
to set
over 1,000
Ultra
Xbox
4K
Play
as well.
Anywhere games on Xbox today.
Xbox all late to the
And
party.
every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is
I don't know.
Xbox Play
PlayStation
Anywhere.
haven't released a
And because it's
handheld yet.
Xbox,
Not a true
you
one,
can always
anyway.
have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest
The one they
franchises
released
to
was practically
critically
just a
acclaimed indie
controller,
hits.
right? With the screen in
This
it.
is the freedom we believe players
They're still on the
should
Wii
have.
U.
Any game, anywhere.
Everyone
And we
else
are
is
giving it
copying
our
the
all
Switch.
every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the game.
Even Nintendo's
From
copying
Dead
the
to Rights on
Switch.
the original Xbox
They
to
just made a
Armored Core
Switch
6,
too.
Our relationship
So even
with
they're
Bandai
copying the
Namco
Switch.
Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next
Alright,
game
we've
does
heard
exactly
enough.
that.
Games.
From
Come on.
Rebel Wolf
Chop, chop.
Studios, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh, this is that one from the Witcher devs, right? Those Witcher devs left. They left and they made their own studio. Dawn Walker. That's the one. Saw that last time. We did.
Monsters have always been here. Watching from the shadows.
Vampire bloke. That's right.
And when we were at our weakest,
We did.
they came out into the light.
There's Geralt there. Geralt
feared
of
for our
Rivendale.
lives.
Jerry.
We should have feared for ourselves.
Jerry the Riverman.
instead.
Right?
The vampires didn't come to kill us. No.
That's
They
not a
came
vampire.
to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle.
Nice hairline. See that guy's hairline? It was top tier.
They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
Cool.
A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds.
So,
Fighting
Geralt's
to be
vampire now,
Fighting to understand
right?
the evil behind it all.
Ah, and it's played in France again. French with it. 2026. Mark it in your calendars. You think they will show the Fallout 3 remaster? It's doubtful. It's doubtful. I mean, there's slim chance. Right? There's a very, very slim chance. If when they announce that, though, I think they're gonna do a shadow drop again and leak a bunch of stuff beforehand. It worked out so well for Oblivion, right? It would be nice if they show it, and it'd be typical as well because we're currently playing through it. It always happens. I should start playing Half-Life so we get Half-Life 3. Right? If I play Half-Life, I guarantee you it'll come out. Mario! Meat Boy! Thank you, Risky. Thank you for the tick biddies, buddy. Audio check. Meat Boy, look at this. Oh, this is 3D Meat Boy. I thought it was Mario at first. It's like, no way. Mario? But Meat Boy is going 3D. Thank you for the tick biddies, Risky. I appreciate that. Dang. I don't know what to make of this. Because I really like the first Super Meat Boy. Meat.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
Coming 2026. Let's go. Mark it in your calendars. 2026. Play it day one with Game Pass. Alright, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. I appreciate you coming out on Sunday for a little bit. No worries, buddy. We tried to restream these shows because it's a lot of fun. I missed the one in the week though. That was the PlayStation one. I thought it was on Thursday, but it was on Wednesday. Oh, Platinum! This is what's it called? Oh, well, we saw this last time. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden Black 4. This looks sick. Right, it reminds me of Metal Gear Rising, so it's sick. This looks really cool. Ninja Gaiden Black 2 was really, really fun. We should have played more of that.
For you.
It was really, really fun.
There's something I need your help with.
Right? Everything on Game Pass. Good thing I got it. I got it too. I got Game Pass too. Game Pass is not bad, especially this year. There's some good shit coming out on there. Right? It's a good deal. Is that the Seaman of Dong? Did we just see this? That's the Seaman of Dong. But it's a shark now. Not a frog. Metal Gear Rising was my least favorite. Sorry, I love that game. It's amazing. It's amazing. Seaman of Dong, yeah, that Dark Souls 2 boss. Seaman. Shit, I missed the release date. October! Bethesda! Oh, Indiana Jones. I was gonna say, dude, did Risky just predict it? Fallout 3 remaster, but no, it's more Indiana Jones. This game was alright, actually. I was starting to get really into it by the end of the stream when we tried it out. I wasn't crazy about it at first, but I started to get into it. It wasn't bad. Uncharted was cool. Do you know what? Uncharted 1
This is where it
is one of the worst games I've ever played. No joke. I bought the Nathan Drake collection,
Streets of Rome.
and then I bought Uncharted 4 all together
Enter the
when they
city of
came out.
Antioch.
I played all the way through number 1, and then I gave them all away because I was like, fuck these games.
Bring it
No
back
way.
to the
Number
Holy
1
See.
was awful. It's one of the worst games I've ever played.
Defend
I gave the
secret.
whole package away after that. I was
They
like, fuck
worshipped
these
the
games.
giants.
What? It's true. Uncharted 1 killed me. I was like, this game fucking sucks. And I gave the whole package away. Well, I like Twilight Princess, and you shat all over that game. That's because that game's not great, right? The Uncharted series are some of the best. I'll take your word for it, right? But number 1 was enough to put me off. Number 1 was fucking awful. It was one of the worst games I've ever played. I'm not even joking. 2 against 1, we win, Andy. Ooh, what's this? I don't know. This guy's speaking in Japanese. Eldritch Roar? Game Freak? Are you serious? Game Freak? Ew. I wouldn't trust Game Freak to be able to put their shoes on in the morning, let alone make a good game. I know they make Pokemon, but still. Doesn't make them a good developer, right? Let's bully him into playing Uncharted. I mean, I could be peer pressured. I've only played number 1. Number 1 was shit, though. It was really, really bad. The rest of the series could be the best games ever made, right? But number 1 was fucking awful. I did see Game Freak, right? As in Pokemon Game Freak at the beginning. Goku, what's up? Happy Big Sunday, buddy. Curse you, Todd. I just saw it. What's up, guys? What's up, Goku? How are you doing, buddy? You alright? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Uncharted has a lot of riddles / puzzles. Of course you hate it. The first one didn't. The first one was just go to an area, waves of enemies, kill all of them, go to the next area, waves of enemies, and repeat that for about 2 hours. That was Uncharted 1. With a little bit of parkour and platforming.
Sure do shine. Because they swoop their filth
This
down
is
to us.
In Exile, right? It's their new game. It's like very BioShock, but it's got a big time travel mechanic. Thank you, Sue Ellen. What are you on about anyway? I'm a puzzle god. In Exile, there we go.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
This does look interesting. I'm not fully sold yet, though. I like that guy. That guy's got an awesome hairline.
And as sure as shit,
Yeah, there's like a big time travel mechanic in this. The knob. That guy's a knob.
Justice itself has been affronted. I have been burgled.
Lord Griswick.
Burn!
Yes, I got that part.
That cop's
You
cool.
know
Look at his mustache.
anyone who might wish you ill?
Depending on how good this game is, I wouldn't mind these guys making a Fallout game.
Everyone. Let's
Right.
see if we can narrow
Depends
the
on how good
suspects
this
down.
turns out, though. In Exile, you know, we were talking about Black Isle Studios the other day. Some of them went to In Exile.
Built rather slim, well muscular. Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
So I wouldn't mind these guys having a crack at Fallout. Unless this turns out to be dog shit, then fuck them.
That's the fiend who robbed me.
Even if it turns out to be meh, right?
Breaking in is
Like
the easy
Avowed
part.
did and Outer Worlds. Did that guy just piss himself? Gross.
Brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. I have a custom.
Get that guy to the Burns ward, right?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to
This looks
me
like
first.
this
and
looks
him
like
never.
Avowed all
Got it?
over again.
Uncle's a bit
I'm not gonna
touchy,
lie.
ain't he, Errol?
Right.
There.
Except that guy's
Anything else
hairline.
you
That
care
guy's
to say
hairline's
to
cool.
Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Got good writing though, right?
Round here, it's all sharp edges
It's got some
empty
good
pockets.
dialogue already.
and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
Maybe you should try a bandana.
I'll leave you
No,
with
that
a
would be
perfect
cool.
bed of breeches.
That would be cool.
You'd either got a gang at your back or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to
Kind of
fight.
Bioshock at the same time, right? I love steampunk. Steampunk
That's
is
why it
cool.
pays to be clever.
I'll give it up. Steampunk is cool. Okay, that's
Let's
pretty
go
cool.
and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time.
Best way to make a Molotov
Unless they
cocktail is
can
put
rewrite
some
history.
styrofoam in the bottle. This is an educational channel. Wow, they're really showing off.
Look who
Usually
just
means that the
found
game is
Mummy's
dog shit.
keys. Now I can fiddle with time.
I'll give it a try, right? Because it'll be on
Bullet
Game
back
Pass.
in the barrel. Bring the chaos to
Did
a
you see
crawl.
that?
Take a mistake. and make
Any
it
game
it
like
never
this, any game like this, just give it VATS. Just give it
happened. We
VATS,
can change the
right?
world as we know
And it'll
it.
instantly be a pretty cool game.
One choice at a time.
Any game like
And I
this
can even go back
that
and
has
change the
VATS,
past to change the future.
VATS improves any game like
tell
this,
ya.
right?
The hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
So far for High on Life 2 and Overwatch 2 is what, do you mean Overwatch 2? Is what I'm waiting for. Anarchist Cookbook would recommend. Is this Dishonored? No, this is, I can't remember what it's called. It's that time travel in exile game. Clockwork Revolution, there you go.
Now let's
Oh,
be
Outer
men
Worlds,
and
beg your
piss
pardon.
off.
I give Outer Worlds 2 a try as well. We should probably play number 1 first, though. I didn't play all the way through it, though. I got bored of it. It was really
Our
meh.
creative teams are
To me,
dedicated
anyway.
to bringing players award-winning,
This guy's got the
record-breaking,
best name
critically
ever, right?
acclaimed games. Call
Matt
of Duty,
Booty.
Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom: The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4: Vessel of Hatred
Matt
from
Booty.
Blizzard.
It would only be
from
better if
Xbox
his
Game
first name was
Studios.
Max.
All of our teams across Xbox First Party
Right.
are shipping their
Another
most
bloke who
played
talks
games
too much.
ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility
Next.
of where
Come on.
and how
Keep it
they
snappy.
play the games our teams make. So of course, our games
Keep
will
it
be
snappy,
available
right?
day one. in
Probably
Game
was
Pass,
his name, then he
and
changed
every
it.
new
Why?
game we
Why
make
would you
for
change
both
it?
Xbox
Max
consoles
Booty.
and PC
That's like the
will
best
be
name ever.
Xbox
If you're born
Play
with that
Anywhere.
name, you've won the
On
lottery.
behalf of our creative teams,
Right?
thank you. These experiences
That's the
don't
kind of
stop
name you
when
want to
we put down the
congratulate your mum and dad
As
for.
you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having
here we
a
go.
year like no other.
Outer Worlds
From
2.
launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release
Blockbuster,
of the Outer
he
Worlds 2
says.
this October. Obsidian is always delivering great
Blockbuster.
games, and they have a third game launching this year.
Huh?
You'll get to go deeper on it in our direct.
Third
But
game.
Until then, let's take a look.
Did he just say a third game? Avoid a blockbuster, lol.
World premiere.
World premiere. This has got to be Outer Worlds 2, right? He was just bringing it up. I wonder what their mic drop's going to be. I don't think they had one last time.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast.
Fallout 76.
With new flexible legs,
What
the
the fuck?
yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on
What's
a
this?
ceremony commemorating
He-Man.
the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against
Oh,
their will.
what's
and left
that
to fight
game
for their
called?
survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist.
Oh,
Formerly
the
evil
Obsidian
company
one?
Ominent Practical Technologies
When it's like Honey,
was
I
set
Shrunk
to
the
dedicate
Kids?
a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion
called?
erupted. Dr. Tully and the
Overgrown?
teenagers'
Something
current
like that.
whereabouts are also unknown.
It's more of that. Maybe a sequel.
You gotta keep them separated.
Oh, this is Offspring. Get your John Bovies. I might have to mute, guys. John Bovies in the chat. I'm gonna have to mute, guys. Right, that's licensed music. It's the Offspring. Right, you guys can probably still hear it. The microphone's probably still picking it up. John Bovies in the chat. Andy hates the Offspring. Shake my head. I do these days. They used to be cool. The Offspring was that first ever CD I bought with my pocket money, with my own pocket money. When I was like, Grounded. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Grounded. Grounded 2. I never played Grounded 1. I almost did.
The predecessor.
Oh, is this fucking
D3500
Starfield? It's fine. It's on Game Pass. Yeah, I wanted to give it a try.
Attempting data salvage.
Play it with Sue. Do you want to play Sue? I don't know if Sue has Game Pass.
Encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The
Coop.
behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area
What is this?
is highly unusual.
Is this Starfield? Better not be Starfield.
They become exceptionally aggressive.
It is highly recommended.
Andy and I don't work very well co-op. We do. We're currently playing through BG3 together. Very, very slowly, but we're getting there. Kronos.
They seem to act more consistent.
Cool, right?
Coordination.
Destroying the nest is now in progress.
Did anyone see that Resident Evil 9 trailer yet? I want to know more about that game. Right? It looks cool. I know I showed you, Sue Ellen. Resident Evil 9 looks really good, I know, right? Those shots of Raccoon City and the crater. I need to know more, though. I need more information. It's being directed by the Resident Evil 7 guy as well. What's this? In case. Right, I'm gonna mute just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. You belong here. I suppose they are due an update, right? They tend to do one once a year, I think. Like a big one. A big expansion. In all honesty, this game's not bad. Right? I can imagine if you've got friends, it's probably pretty fun. But playing it solo is not so fun. It's not so fun solo. So far it's been pretty underwhelming, I know, right? I wouldn't even give it 6 out of 9. Seasons of the Worm Cult. I wouldn't even give it 6 out of 9 so far.
World premiere.
We'll see though. I want to know what their mic drop's gonna be. I liked ESO. I found friends rather quickly, even joined the guild, but then I got bored. I didn't find any friends. So I got bored even quicker.
Thomas, the ship's breaking
It's
apart.
alright though, it's not bad.
There's no time.
Not the worst game I've played.
Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Why is everything in space now? Have you noticed that?
To save mankind.
Have you noticed that everything's in space?
I'll always love you for that.
Don't nod. Why have I heard them? Why have I heard of that name? Yeah, I'm a good player, Andy. Oh my god! Can you stop with the DMCA shit? Right? I'm sorry about all the muting, guys, but it's licensed music everywhere in this show. Never got into ESO. It's okay. It's worth a try. If you get into it, you get into it, I guess, but you never know until you try, right? The only thing as well with ESO is you do need to subscribe. It's really is awkward unless you've got the paid subscription, because you don't have enough like inventory space and stuff like that. Not even Fallout 76? What, you've never tried Fallout 76, or you never got into it? Because I've tried multiple times to get into that game and failed every time.
I'll find
Always preferred solo games. Me too. Me too. The odd multiplayer game though, I've enjoyed. The problem is though with games like that, I don't have friends to play with. And that's another game I won't play. Never play. I don't even know what we just witnessed. Soulless BS. Aphelion. Alright, next. Sleeping Face. Next.
World premiere.
Do you know it opened up with Outer Worlds 2? Do you think that's
this
it?
Must be a shock, having never met your real father. But he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for
This is
generations.
more licensed music.
Much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the grand
I like that guy. That guy's cool.
hotel famous across the land.
That guy's pretty cool, am I right?
Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish are
This game will be a banger? I don't even know what it is yet.
Well, hello there. It
Cuphead.
looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
This on it? Oh, is this one of these fun games like car wash simulator or something?
Not just the hotel.
Is that Leon? What the fuck's Leon doing here? Why is Leon S. Kennedy a priest?
You could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
It is, right? It is. It's one of those fun. It looks VR as well.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to.
See the way that leg was detached?
Because if they find out, they will
Damn.
reprimand your ass.
Shoot the shit until it's clean.
And things are gonna start looking bad. Don't make the same mistake your father made.
Well, it looks unique. I'll give it that much, right? Not in its look, in its gameplay. The way it looks like every other game that comes out these days. But the gameplay looks pretty unique. Right? Shoot the shit until it's clean. I hope that's not licensed music either. I give up, right? I give up. I'll just mute it in the upload. It's fine. Where's your John Bovies, chat? I'm the only one putting them in. It has a kitty, that's a bonus. This is true. Cats make everything better. Oh, this is what's it called? This on Game Pass now. The Battle Royale game, right? Is that what this is gonna be?
My homeland would be my daughter.
She unlocked the heavenly spirit.
Or is there another Assassin's Creed? Age of Mythology. Okay, I was completely off. Don't get paid for John Bovies. Alright, fair. Fair. This is a strategy game, right? I wish I was better at strategy games. I'm terrible at them though. It's something that I like, but I'm terrible at. Like XCOM, right? I love those games, but I'm shit at them. Smile with emote when? Smile? Smile with that emote. Will Smith!
If the heavenly spear is mine.
Coming fall 2025. Mark it on your calendars. Play it anyway. The fuck is this? What does that say? Some kind of hieroglyphics in front of me. The fuck does that even say?
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며
Korean.
누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가?
What are this? Hieroglyphics my ass.
믿고 싶을 뿐.
What is this? But dang. I like the girl. She's pretty cool. Right?
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것입니다.
She's pretty cool. What even is this?
누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
That's so... You're only allowed 4 haircuts in North Korea.
지정태.
The fuck even is this? I don't even know what I'm watching right now. Mudang. Who said that? Risky. Mudang 2 Hearts. Coming 2026. Mark it in your calendar.
World premiere.
E ora Olaien.
Okay.
Loite fativi. No.
I'm marking shit. I don't own an Xbox, lol. World premiere means nothing if you dimwit. Nothing, you dimwits. What's this? Limbo? Probably. Right. Something similar. Limbo. What was that other one? A Little Nightmares. 1 second, chat. Pardon me. What was the other one? The other one they did. John Bovies! Should I mute? This isn't licensed music, right? Journey? No, it was the one, it was a similar concept. You were the guy escaping what looked like offices. Inside, something like that. Right? Everything's licensed now, old man. I'll take the risk, right? I'll take the risk. Was it called Inside? It was called something like that. It's one of those type of games. Like Limbo. Is that a cat? Is that a cat? Planet of Lana 2. I didn't realize there was a number 1. Children of the Leaf. Children. Risky's a child of the Leaf. Am I right? Risky's a child of the Leaf. If you catch my drift. Fallout 76? Bethesda. Let's go, God Howard. What you got for us, God Howard? Yeah, it is Fallout 76. Is that God Howard himself?
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole. Wouldn't
He's wearing
you say?
a Pip-Boy.
When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway.
I thought they
From its
already had
mightiest rivers
fishing. I
to
thought
its
that was the
humblest
last
ponds.
update.
Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed?
Worms.
And how are they
Worms.
biting today?
Now you can eat fish.
See for yourself.
It's like that Simpsons episode, right? Where the fish has
Bagging
got
the big
3
fish
eyes.
starts with finding the right tools for the job.
Wow,
There are as
Simpsons
many
really
unique
did do
combinations
everything
of
first.
Rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles
What was
plague
that?
the future wastelands of
Oh, I know what that
Appalachia,
was.
you can always find comfort.
My
in
Xbox is on
cozy
and
little
it's
joys like
falling
this.
asleep.
You just gotta know where to look.
Really? Is it just
All right,
fishing? I
it's your
thought this
ticket.
was already
Easy
released recently.
Design and build your own
Unless
little
they're
slice of
just
paradise.
reminding everyone this
A
is out
place
now.
to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels.
I think this is
Gotta
already
bring
in the
fun?
game. I think I
Plant
put it
your
in the
own
game a
peaceful
couple of weeks
vegetable
ago.
garden. And
It's released,
nothing warms the
yeah, I
heart
thought so.
like a neighborhood cookout.
Fuck you, Todd.
Community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends.
It just works.
In beautiful Appalachia.
Good job, guys. Good job. Gone fishing. Get cozy and fish now. That was it. Why even bother? Why even bother putting that in? Bullshit. The attitude of Vault-Tec represents what Bethesda stands for. What an L, I know, right? That sucked. There was just no point in even including that. What's this? Is this a gacha game, do you think? Oh, I watched that anime. Yeah, I saw it was Solo Leveling, right? I haven't seen it, but I saw them mention it. I've heard it's good. I have heard it's good. It's on Crunchyroll as well. I might give it a try. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. Is this gonna be a gacha game, do you think? Looks like one. Oh, it is Solo Leveling. It is Solo Leveling. I thought it was like, you know, made by or
world premiere
based on or something. I don't think we have a day off here tomorrow. I don't think it's bank holiday. I could be wrong though. Is this licensed music? Probably, right? Let me mute it just in case. And also because it's shit as well. John Bovies, thank you. Thank you, Risky. Is this actually Pokemon? Palworld 2. It is, right? Palworld 2. Oh, the music's a Palworld song. So I don't think it is licensed music. See that thing there? Looked exactly like Oshawa. You know the one, right? Looked exactly like Oshawa. Okay, well, not there it didn't, when it was smaller. The music is horrible, I know. Animo, it's not even Palworld! It's not even Palworld! What the fuck? Nintendo!
Hey,
somebody go and tell Nintendo.
I just want to say thanks
right?
to
Somebody
everyone
go and
for
tell
all the love and
Nintendo.
support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro
It's a
Skater 3
knockoff
and
of
4 a few months
Palworld,
ago.
which is a
These
knockoff
games
of
have changed my
Pokemon.
life. But more
Someone
than
go
that,
and tell
I've seen them help
Nintendo.
spread a love and appreciation
I wonder
for
if they
skating
know.
all over the world. And that means everything.
Playing
to
this,
me.
let's go!
I can't
I'm
wait
gonna
for
play
you
this
all
as
to
well.
experience the game.
I don't know about
It's been
on stream,
rebuilt
but I'll
with so
definitely be
much
playing the
care and
shit out
attention
of it
to
off
detail,
stream.
with some brand new parks,
I loved
new music,
1
new
and 2
skaters,
remake was sick.
and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8
This is going
players in
straight on Game
multiplayer.
Pass as well, by
Tony
the
Hawk's
way.
Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th. And we
July
have a lot
11th,
more
there we
surprises
go.
to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Oh, this is definitely gonna have licensed music, right? I'm gonna be playing the shit out of this. If I stream it or not, probably not. Probably not. There we go. Muted. I probably won't stream it, but I'm gonna be playing it either way. I played the shit out of the other one. I remember the OG on PlayStation though, right? Those were the days. Playing that, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy 7. Those were the days. The 90s, right? I remember the 90s. I remember the 90s. I'm not a big fan of Bam Margera, right? I never have been. But it was pretty cool of Tony Hawk to do what he did. They were gonna take him out. Is that Michelangelo? Oh hell yeah. They were gonna take him out of the game. And Tony Hawk was like, no. You leave him in the fuck in there, right? Otherwise we're not doing it. That was pretty cool of him. That was pretty cool of him. Doom Slayers, of course he's in there. Right? That was pretty cool as well. They had CKY playing. Madra Chief. Let's go.
World premiere.
Doom Slayer knockoff. That was Doom Slayer. That wasn't Madre Chief. That was Doom Slayer. It wasn't Madre Chief. That was 100% Doom Slayer. He had a chainsaw and everything. Are we sleeping face right now? Are we sleeping face? I might need to take a wee soon, guys. Right, if this is only an hour long, it's going to be coming to an end soon. So I'm going to have to strategically wee before it ends. They're going to end it with Elder Scrolls 6 or Fallout 3, please. I wouldn't hold your breath, Risky. I wouldn't hold your breath. It's possible, of course, right? And I'd be happy to be wrong. I'm just saying, right? Prepare for disappointment. I don't think that either of those will be here. Disco piss. Whoop whoop. Something worth looking forward to. Piss. Oh, please. Beg your pardon. I got piss on the brain because I need one. This has been disappointing thus far. Let me dream, Mecha. Okay. Alright. Just don't want you to be disappointed, buddy. That's all. Right? But I don't want to piss on your chips, so to speak. You're entitled to dream. The game looks like it was made in MS Paint. Oh! Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's flip and go. They're remaking the original again. I don't care. I'm down for it, right? Wait, this isn't the original one. This is the third one. Oh, are they doing the trilogy? Oh, are they doing the trilogy? Oh, come on.
Look who decided to show up.
Look how good it looks. Cross platforms and cross play. Oh, hell yeah.
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Oh, let's flipping go. Are you kidding me? All three of them? 4K, HD, 60 frames per second. Split screen co-op. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's flipping go. They're remastering the trilogy? Please say so, right? That's just number 1. That's just number 1. Hope Dom's not in it. It was number 1. They're remastering number 1, so Dom will be in it. Alright, poor Dom. Okay, it just went up a point for that. It just went up a point for that. Oh, it better not be licensed music. What is this anyway? Persona? Persona Revival. Cool. Cool. Never played a Persona. I hear they're good. I hear they're good.
The Smugglers League is always there. But you won't see us.
Sea of Thieves?
You won't hear us.
Right, chat. I'm gonna go and take a strategic piss, right? I'll do it now. If I miss anything good, let me know. Bear with, I'll be RB.
As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done.
We're still on Sea of Thieves. Don't forget the bathroom cheese. There is no bathroom cheese. What's up with my camera? Here we go. We're back. We're back.
You're paying for that.
Sea of Cheese. Smuggler's Tide. I never played this, but I want to try it because it's pirates. Right, I love pirates.
World premiere.
Pardon? Pardon? Why did it say that?
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Why did it say like that? Is that a clue? Skybound. No.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad, not even close.
Next, right? Sleep in face. Next game.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do
This has got that weird stop motion quality to it again, though. Right? Either that or the frame rate just tanked. What's that? What is that?
I'm not your son anymore.
I don't know what that is, Risky. Being asleep chatting since it started. This is literally the fight Hulk against Iron Man.
I trusted you.
Is this a beat 'em up? It is. Not a beat 'em up, beg your pardon, a fighting game. Sleep in phase, right? Next game. Who would the studio making it? And what have they made before?
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Invincible Versus. Coming 2026. Mark it in your calendar. Nope. Wait is almost over. Square Enix. Squeenix. Ugh. Like what, 5 years after everybody cared about this game? Oh, come on! Final Fantasy 650. You loved that game, Andy. This one's Remake Integrate. I did like Remake Integrate. I'll give it up. This one was good, right? It's Rebirth is where I lost interest. I lost the plot on that game as well. And this game's dog shit as well. Who cares about this game? Right? Take 5 steps cutscene. Get a new sword, increase strength by 1, and they got the cheek to call it an RPG. This game sucked. Final Fantasy 16 was terrible. I barely even go as far as calling that a video game. Final Fantasy 16. And it's barely even a video game. Available today? Dang! Shadow Drop? Interactive cinematic, that's right.
World premiere.
Xbox Game Studios world premiere, let's go. Ooh, Double Fine. Interesting. Double Fine. What the fuck? What are we even looking at? I was not expecting this. I mean, it is Double Fine though. They make weird games, right? Yeah, this is not what I was expecting. Alright, whatever. Next. Next game. Dang, it's been over an hour. So maybe like an hour 20, hour and a half. Right?
Games like Psychonauts
there he is, there's Uncle Phil.
Double Fine excels.
Dang, he's
unique and innovative
he's lost some weight or something, right?
And Keeper is no exception.
Something's different. He doesn't
Looking
look like
ahead,
a thumb anymore.
Next year marks 25 years
Right?
of Xbox. It's a big milestone for
Oh,
the
less like
platform
a
and
thumb, I
franchises
guess.
that
He still
you
looks
helped
like a thumb.
build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone
He's
who's
a
been with us
synth.
on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable.
Dang,
the
it's
next
been 25 years already.
Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe.
Last time
Creators
we
like
saw
In
the new
Exile,
Fable, though, it was
reaching for
worrying,
new
right?
heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly.
Did you say they've shown it?
Modern classic platformer
It opened up
into
with
3D. Square Enix, bringing
Outer
more of the critically
Worlds
acclaimed Final
2.
Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja,
I don't think they've shown
returning to the
Fable
beloved
yet. Not
series
today.
They debuted on Xbox. You've
Not
also
today,
seen
anyway.
the next Xbox hardware release, our
Was
Xbox
it the
Ally
steampunk one?
handheld,
No.
which lets
No, they
you
haven't
bring
shown Fable.
your Xbox experience and your library with you.
Not today,
anywhere.
anyway.
I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth
The
of the games,
steampunk one,
updates,
I
and
think, was
experiences that are coming to
Clockwork
Xbox
Revolution.
from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players.
Maybe the
on
mic
our
drops come in
platform
now
and in our
after
games
Uncle Phil
than ever,
as a word.
thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at the Outer Worlds 2
they're doing a
and
direct
Grounded
after
2.
this?
Thanks for joining us today. But before
They're
we
doing
get
a
into
showcase
the direct,
then, a
we
direct?
have
Oh,
a
the direct
final
is Outer
world
Worlds, I
premiere.
think.
Enjoy.
Another world premiere. This is their mic drop. This is their mic drop. It better be fucking good. It better be, because this has been lackluster. Apart from Gears of War.
Welcome to the guild.
Oh, it's
We have been
fucking
expecting you.
Starfield, isn't it?
Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled
This
team,
isn't a very good
is
mic drop.
designed to save lives.
Animal Crossing!
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce
So many
you to
games
our
are just
esteemed
fucking bland and look exactly the same, right? Aesthetically and in theme as well. It's all fucking
too
space
We have
and
been
all
bound
modern
by
structures
outdated
and all
systems,
fucking
accepting
bland-looking
limitations
robots, right?
Instead of redefining them.
Nothing looks
Guild
interesting
is
anymore.
safeguarding
Well,
tomorrow
some things do,
now.
but
We are pioneering the future of protection.
this looks like every other fucking game that comes out
Our
these days.
advancements are designed to
Good thing I don't own an Xbox, or I'd be so disappointed.
reshaping the future of technology on a global scale.
Minecraft 2. Minecraft 2.
CEO of the Guild.
This has got to be, what are they called? Remedy. This looks like a Remedy game, right? It's got Remedy all over it. Not a big fan of that company, though. Alan Wake 3. That company, though, right? Something like, Control. Or what was that other one? There was a TV show as well. Oh, I know what it is, but I won't spoil it.
Fear is a powerful thing.
Fear. What did he say? Menendez! Oh, this is 9 Inch Nails! I gotta mute it, guys. I gotta mute it. It's John Bovey. Call of fucking Duty Black Ops 7. Didn't it just come out yesterday? Didn't it just come out the other day? Black Ops 6? What the fuck? Are they both gonna be released in 2 a year, not 1 a year now? What the fuck is this? -7 points. Unbelievable. Number 6 just came out. Number 6 just came out. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. What are they thinking? Make it make sense. Black Ops 6 surely hasn't even been out for like a year yet. Good grief.
We here at the studio have joked around.
That is
this has been the year of
ridiculous.
Obsidian, with Avowed releasing
What
earlier
a
this year, and now
shitty
ending the year
mic
with
drop.
2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best? Sequels.
Big Hell is a legend.
That's where I come in.
I was
You can get
waiting
out
for
here first.
3
Thank you so much.
games.
No, you're
Yes,
doing
6,
great. You nailed
Fallout
it.
3, and State of
The
Decay
sequel
3.
is the lifeblood of every great franchise.
I did say,
Think
didn't
about
I? I
it.
did say
the
don't
original
hold your
creates
breath.
the world and builds fandom, but the sequel.
I can't believe what I just saw. That's
what makes it
ridiculous.
worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard. No
But
sequel,
isn't this
no
guy
dual
Sonic?
SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2.
Isn't this guy
Doesn't
Sonic?
really
Sonic
exist,
the
but I wish it
Hedgehog.
had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was a Zune 2. I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage, so trust me, I know what I'm doing.
This guy voiced Sonic the
Come along
Hedgehog,
this journey
right?
with me. Part 2.
Am I thinking of the same guy?
Let the killing commence.
Do you know what would have made the first Outer Worlds good? I play
The Outer
Mecha.
Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1.
Do you know what would have made the
It's a
first game
continuation of the
good?
themes of robber barons in
VAT.
space and how people are controlled
If the
by
first game had
stories they're
VAT,
told by
it
the
would have been a
people who
good
have
game.
power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have
Blame
more
the
time and
guys
money,
from
which is
West
a great
Jordan.
thing,
Fucking
and we're able to make
bullshit.
it a much more true
I can't believe they
Obsidian
just showed
reactive
us
RPG
Black
than we were
Ops
the first
7.
time around.
That's ridiculous. When did Black Ops 6 really come out? Like,
So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for
between
the sequel.
September and
Deeper
November
story,
last
lore,
year.
RPG interactions, reactivity.
Somewhere
all the
around
things we've
there,
been known
right?
for
It
as a
came
company.
out.
It's really a
And
complete
they're already
realization of
showing
everything
Black
people
Ops
want
7.
from an
That's
Obsidian
fucking
game.
stupid.
Surprisingly, this is the
That's
first
so
time in over
fucking
25
stupid.
years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a
so
fantastic
fucking
opportunity to
stupid.
explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even
I
further
can't get
with
over
the themes
it.
of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of playstyle that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds,
You already
important
just said
choices.
that.
In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we
Do you know
want
what
to
he
double
just
down
said
on those
there?
elements, but we wanted to give players
He
even
basically
more
just
of it.
said, the
We've
Outer
also put
Worlds
a lot of
1
investment into
was
skills
good
and traits
practice.
that impact things like
But here's the
combat,
real game,
conversations, and
right?
areas that we
That's
call
what he just
RPG
said there.
interactions, which are the part of
Outer
the
Worlds,
world
you can
where
slow
players
down
can use their
time, I
specific
know, but
skills,
it's not as good
perks,
as
and
that.
backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways.
Outer
in our
Worlds
new,
took me
bigger
10 hours
worlds.
to do everything. Similar to VATS from Fallout 4. It's
I love a deep
just got a
RPG
slow down
experience, and
time
building out that
mechanic,
RPG
right? It
crunchiness
hasn't
for
got
our
the
players
aim
was at
or the like,
forefront of what we set out to create.
you know, the
We
like
prioritized those
confirm
deeper
and then you
RPG
auto
options with
shoot.
different character builds
You
and
still do
combos
everything
so players
yourself,
can
it just
express
slow
their
down time.
role-playing power fantasies.
I wouldn't say it was
We
similar.
also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities.
If Fallout didn't exist, the first game would have been a good game. It would have been a good game if Fallout didn't exist. But as it goes, I was
In the
like
first
halfway
Outer Worlds,
through
you
the
start
game
off
and
as
I
the
was like,
Stranger,
oh, I can't
which
be
was
bothered, this
basically
is
a blank
boring.
slate to
I'm just
build
gonna go
on
and play
top of with
Fallout
various
instead.
attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the
I
game.
forgot the
You can
elderly
make any
need
kind of
that
character you
extra
want, but
hand
we've given you a
holding,
role.
right?
That role is an Earth Director and Agent. You can think of them as kind of
VATS
like
is just
space
cool as
cowboys or
fuck.
space
It would
sky
make any
marshals.
game better, right?
They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those. But we
I
don't
don't
tell
know. I'm
you
in
why
WoW
you joined the
Reagan.
Art Directorate.
Good
There could
luck,
have been
Sue
a lot
Ellen.
of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread.
Do you know
law
what the
throughout
main
galaxy.
thing that made me
It could
quit
be
Out
that
of
you're a
Worlds
roustabout and you just had nothing better to do.
was that I couldn't respec.
After you pick your background, one of the really
I know you
important
can,
choices
but you
have
can only
next is choosing your
respec
traits.
certain things
While
about
we had
your build.
attributes in the first Outer
I wanted
Worlds,
to
we've
change.
leaned
I
into traits
can't
for the
remember
Outer
what it
Worlds
was
too, which are
called.
these big
It was
changes
like
to
the
your character
equivalent of your
depending on which ones you
special
pick.
that you pick at the start.
So it could
I
be
wanted to
something like
put
brilliant,
move a point
where you
from
can tag
one
extra skills and
stat
you start
into
getting extra
another
skill
just
points.
to make it make more
And that's
sense with
obviously
my
really
build.
great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do
And
something like
I
Lucky,
couldn't
where
do
you
that.
get extra critical chance.
That and it
you
was
also
really
get a lot
boring.
of really cool options throughout
So
the
then
game
I
as
stopped
well.
playing.
Of course, we brought back dumb, so so players love the dumb option.
Tell me, do you believe in signs? Not quite what I meant, but I like
I
your
don't
contempt
listen
for
to
boundaries.
Mecca.
I could put your adventure
Charming.
spirit to good use.
Since November
lots of really cool,
2018,
fun conversation options in the game,
Obsidian
but we took that even
Entertainment
further.
has
And
been
again,
a
there's lots of
subsidiary
elements
of
in the game where you
Microsoft.
can be
This is
dumb
an
and use that
educational
for something.
channel.
It could be
Thanks,
something as
Goku.
simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've
I
invested in some
can't
of your
believe what
traits,
we
your
just
next
witnessed.
choices are going to be choosing your
Right?
skills.
I still
The skills
can't get
themselves
over
basically
that.
allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the
Black
game.
Ops 7.
That will be everything from playing stealthily to
So
specking
dumb.
for an explosive specialty. Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, it actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but went even grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But here's the cool
Have
thing,
to,
right? We
ride
check
on New
and use
Vegas's
perks for literally
coattails, right?
everything, right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealth
Perfect game
build
with no
that
exploits.
steals stuff and is really good
I
at
have
that.
to ride
Okay,
on
great.
New
Well, you can take
Vegas's
maybe the
coattails.
pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select
Remember,
that,
we
now
made
you
New
can actually
Vegas.
go around and steal
Remember
things out
that
of people's
game?
pockets.
We made that game, right? That game we
There's
made
another perk
a long
called
time ago.
heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power
Remember how
attacks
good
you
that
use
was?
actually knock people
Well,
down.
we have more perks in our new game. More
Oh,
perks
man, I really
than
like the
Fallout
serial
New
killer
Vegas.
perk. As you start killing people,
Remember
they
berries.
will drop hearts.
Works well.
And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do
This
it.
this
We have this perk
direct
called
is going to
Assassin.
be all
Now,
about
this is an
Outer
early game
Wilds,
perk
right?
that you can
Not
take,
Outer Wilds, sorry,
which
Outer
every
Worlds.
time you stealth attack an enemy, you're actually going
I
to
wonder
get
if there'll be
a
anything
movement
else
bonus
as
for
a
a certain
surprise.
amount of time.
It's probably just going to be Outer Worlds. Did he just stab him right in the butt? I mean, color me intrigued, right? Color me intrigued.
Flaws
Now
were a system
you
that everybody loved from
shut
the
up
first
about
game,
how
but
you
we wanted
having
to make
more
it more
perks
personal to the player. We
than
wanted it to
Fallout New
really
Vegas.
reflect how you were playing the game and give
You
you
just
a
stabbed
bonus
someone in the
that
butt.
you actually
Now
wanted to really
now
engage
you've got
with.
my interest,
With the
right?
flaw
Now you've
system
got my
returning,
interest.
we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real
I
than
swear
ever
this
before.
guy is the
So,
voice of Sonic
we
the
turned to the
Hedgehog
team.
in the
I
movies.
told him, no bad ideas.
I swear it's
Give me
this
what you
guy.
got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's the guy who voices Sonic the Hedgehog.
You have bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
no cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing.
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes?
Is this supposed
Do you
to
hear the
be
second part,
funny?
though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something
What
called
the fuck?
bad knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up,
What the
it
fuck
means
was
you're gonna
even
make a
that?
loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
What is this? For a lame ass stand-up comedy, I know, right?
What it does is
We put it
when you
in the
steal
game
something,
because
you
I
can
feel
actually sell it
bad
for
for
more bits
you.
than normal, and like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by
I
somebody
mean, we'll
else, you'll
try this
automatically
game.
steal them.
I
So
might
you have to
even
be very
be.
careful about how you use them.
You might even
One
be
of
able to
our
peer
more
pressure me
wacky
into
perks
playing
is
the first one
Sun Gazer
again.
Flaw, and it just gives
Right.
everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes
What did Mecha say?
light
I haven't listened
shafts
to
and
it.
blooms and hazes, and makes the game
We'll
pretty
try this
unplayable if
one,
you
but
happen to choose that
you know,
perk.
I'm not expecting much.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons
Skill don't
like I
match
do,
the requirement
well,
for
you'll
the
be offered
position,
flaw
but I hire
over
you
prepared.
because I feel bad for you, dumbass.
You'll
Welcome
get
to
larger magazine
2025.
sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're going to take a debuff for a while. While we support options like
Why
being
are
a
they
gunslinger
concentrating
who wants
so
to
much
fiend
on the
destructive
flaws as well?
weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what
That
hit
wasn't
them,
even that cool in the
also
first
allow for a
one.
lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors. Or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get
Why do
early
they
on in
explain
Paradise
it like they just invented buffs and buff perks and debuffs? I don't know. Maybe they're just trying
Not only do
to
you kind of encounter this very early, and
trying
it's a
to
very
ride
core
off
one to the
New
story,
Vegas's coattails
but
some
it
more.
really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, you know, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing and you could just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself, and kind of get across.
Sleeping face.
You could sneak in, lower the bridge, and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side.
Are we sleeping face? We'll try it out. You never know, Ryan. You never know. It's like they said at the beginning. They had the grounds to make something really, really cool with #1. Maybe they did make something cool.
You can
But
bypass
it's
the
also
bridge
something we've
entirely if
seen
you
a million
found,
times at
like,
this
certain
point, right?
gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas
Approach
as you
things
go across.
in as multiple
or the
ways.
double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across
Talk
the
your way
chasm and get
in.
across that way.
Sneak
There's
your
even a
way in,
really
all
kind
guns
of messed up
blazing
way,
your way
right?
in.
Which is players can actually
Just a
sacrifice
bit too
one
much
of their companions,
talking, I
the
know,
companion
right?
who they've just found as part of.
We're no different than the
was
Breeze when we
that?
start tossing our own to the rats. I
Spoilers?
sure
Did
as
they just
law
blank out
ain't gonna follow
spoilers?
someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
From the very beginning of our discussions about the Outer Worlds, we really knew we wanted every game to take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want.
Are we
Any
sleeping
ideas or
face,
setting
chat?
we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically
Do you know what
based
I'm
around
getting?
the question of how much freedom people will give up for
Vibe-wise?
security and luxury. For
A
protected
cross
subjects,
between
unfortunately,
Borderlands
that answers
and
everything.
Starfield.
The
right?
Protectorate is also
Do you know what I mean?
because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the Outer Worlds.
It's almost like it
faster-than-light
copied
engines.
those games
But
to
those skip
two
drives are
games
starting to cause
homework,
rifts in
right?
space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the
Borderlands
masses.
meets Starfield.
The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition
I
to
do like
expanding
that
the
guy,
themes
though.
and lore of the Outer Worlds,
That guy
we're
looks
also
fun,
expanding
right?
the humor, so each faction has its own
He's a good
flavor
mascot.
of absurdity. Anti's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds
Pardon
too.
me,
They've
chat. That
invaded
was nothing
Arcadia
to do with the
liberate their
game, right?
resources for all of humanity at a profit.
Nothing to do with the
course.
game. I'm just tired.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas is the radio system. It was just iconic for me, and I wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that the
He's
Outer
not
Worlds
wrong.
2 had that.
Right?
So we
He's
actually
not
built
wrong,
out
but it
3
was
different radio stations,
introduced
one for each of the
in
major
Fallout
factions.
3.
You also have a
It
ton
was
of
such,
music.
such a good
Each station
introduction.
might
It
have
stuck
like, I think
around.
20
as well.
tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff. But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting
Todd
with.
Howard
So
must
if
be
you go into a
furious
location,
right now if he's
let's say
watching
you
this.
solve a problem for the Protectorate folks.
That
If you
they're
listen to the
mentioning
Protectorate
the
station,
radio
they're going to be
and not
cheering you on as a hero.
not relating it to Fallout 3 and New Vegas instead. I bet you Todd is raging. Right? He already hates New Vegas. Todd Howard hates New Vegas. Right? Because his magnum opus was Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Oblivion, Skyrim, and everyone always talks about New
The factions
Vegas.
and companions are
Right?
great examples of how we're going deeper
Everyone
and more
always brings up
complex
New
this time around.
Vegas, and
They're
Todd
integrated
Howard
into the game's storyline
fucking
much more than
hates
we
that.
did
It
on the
makes
first
him
Outer Worlds.
furious.
And like with everything else
He
in the game,
hates
they have
that
a lot more
game.
reactivity.
And
There
if
are
he
6
heard that
companions in the
guy
Outer
go,
Worlds, too.
one of my
As
favorite
usual,
things
each has their own
about
quest
Fallout
lines, but
New
this time
Vegas
they are
is the
also connected
radio.
to a different faction and
Todd's
have
gonna be
character
out
arcs
for
that the player
blood.
can affect
I'm
through their
telling you.
choices.
He's gonna do
Your first
everything he
companion is
can to
Niles.
sandbag
He's
this
another Earth
game.
Directorate agent
Let's
like
hope
you, and he's looking for your
Obsidian
help
best
to
hope
decide
that
whether
Todd
he
Howard's
wants to
not
become an
watching
even
this
better
right now.
agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely.
He's
There's
gonna
also a
be
somewhat cute
furious.
automatic support
He's gonna be
drone that is basically
on the
Niles'
phone to
helper.
Phil
Her
Spencer
name is Val.
straight away.
Marisol's
Like,
part
did
of
you
the Order of the
fucking
Ascendant,
hear what
and
they
she's an
said?
aging but still deadly
I'm not having
assassin.
that, Phil.
That's right, she's
Phil's
a deadly
gonna have to be like,
mathematician
Todd,
who
not
may or
this
may not
again,
have some
right?
unfinished business to attend to with the
We've
player's
talked
help.
about this. You need
There's
to
also
chill
a
out,
cultist
mate.
named Azza who is part of a
Todd's
sub-faction
like, I
that
don't
worships the
fucking
rifts,
care, Phil.
and in her case, violence in general.
I got a gun.
You can choose to either
right?
turn her
And
away
I'm going
from
straight
overt
down to
violence
Obsidian's
or
office.
support
He's
her
like,
chaotic and
Phil's
dangerous
like, whoa,
tendencies.
Todd, chill
At one
out.
time, Anti's
Take a
Choice had
step back.
program to graft soldiers
Right?
with
Put
animal
the
parts
gun
to make
down.
them more formidable.
It's fine.
Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. and
Fallout
most of
3
them
is a
went out
great
dead.
game too.
There's
Okay.
a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a protected arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package.
He's Judge
It is
Dredd.
your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
I am the
We
law.
definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising because that's the real beauty of the
This
sequel.
guy
We're
is
talking
Sonic the
merch,
Hedgehog, right? I'm not
baby.
going
It is
crazy.
the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little nut.
Comedy is not landing in this direct, is it?
The visuals
not
of
landing.
the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Anti's choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control, Anti's choice uses it to help their bottom line, the Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under protectorate control, but
It's
has
all the
recently
same
been taken
buzzwords
over
as well.
by
Have you
Anti's
noticed
choice.
that?
They don't just occupy the town, they
You always hear the
rebrand
same
with their
buzzwords
signature
all the
style,
time. Not just
repainted
with this
buildings,
direct,
posting
in this
guards,
game
and adding
specifically.
propaganda-based holograms
It's
featuring
like
Anti
living,
and the
breathing
Moon Man.
world. Approach things
Showing the
your
towns
way.
evolving after the invasion
Multiple
helps us push immersion
choices.
for our players. One of our priorities
You
in
know, it
visually
never really
realizing
seems
the
to
world
pull
of
it
the Outer
off.
Worlds 2
Or
was
make
making sure
anything
everything is clear
interesting
and recognizable
where
from
you
the
can
player's
get immersed
standpoint.
or care,
We want to
right?
make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the
I mean,
motifs and
the areas
visuals of
do look
who they're
cool, though.
talking
I'll
to,
give it up.
what they're going to be talking about, and how that progresses throughout
The
the story.
environments do look cool as fuck.
The first Outer Worlds was really about player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
Is
With
Risky
larger
still there?
environments,
Did I
we
piss
wanted
him
to
off?
encourage
Because he
exploration
liked
by
the
improving
first
player
game, and I'm here
mobility
talking
across the
shit.
board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
Maybe I upset him.
We've aimed to
I'm
make
sorry,
everything in the Outer
Risky.
Worlds 2 better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our
I was
art,
falling
and especially
asleep
our
on
gameplay.
this. That's fair. That's
a good
fair.
sequel is true to the
I can
original.
understand that.
Like, that's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought we did
Well,
not
Mecha
need
has a
this
thing for
consultant.
pissing people
we made
off.
enough sequels. We understand how to do
just got one of those
this. And I will
faces, I
say,
guess.
I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in the Outer Worlds 2, thanks to
Why
my
is this guy
patented
here?
combat system.
He's not
You
the
may be
actual
thinking to yourself, it
CEO
can't be
of
that good. Shush, what are
Obsidian,
you even
right?
talking
This
about? You
guy's an
haven't seen it
actor and a
Watch this.
comedian.
Put a
He
helmet
does
on,
the
'cause I'm
voice
about to
of
blow
Sonic.
all of your minds with my COMBAT system.
Jesus, did
combat
they
system.
even
My
interview
name is
the
Mark, I'm the head of
fucking
sequels. Shall
janitor?
we begin? You're thinking, what's C for? C, capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're
Did
going to
they?
take those
Well,
people,
Risky
we're going to
did.
make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones, ha, ha, not you, Dan. Here we go. What comes after C? O. Optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet.
This is so cringe,
You
I
don't have
know.
rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet pre-order. Everybody has a different rhythm, and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, well, it's a big part of the game. A, you got to agonize about how many people are going to be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance
That
at
shit.
all. We should look at ourselves. What is
Whoever
wrong with
did
us,
needs
huh?
to be
We
fired.
can't have one
I
love
know
story
that
in this?
much.
How many people have been in love? Raise your hands.
How long
Raise
is
your
this
hand if
shit
you're in
on
love.
for now?
Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down. T, trois. In French, that means two. Sequel.
I think that means 3.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, Claire. We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you very much. I know I've kind of changed the world of video games today.
For the Outer Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS,
If anything,
the way
this is
recoil
making
feels
the
when firing.
less
how impactful
excited
our
for
sound
Outer
effects really
Worlds
sell
2.
the weapons fantasy.
And the bar was
To
pretty
things
low
like
to
how
begin
unique
with.
reload animation can add a lot of character
Right, the
to
bar
each
was pretty
weapon.
low to begin with, and
Increase
this
the
is just
variety of
making it
weapons by
lower,
including new weapon
if
types,
anything.
but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things
So
like the
assuming
Boar's
that this
Blaster
is it
that fires
after
out
this,
tumors that can explode
because I
like
think it
grenades.
is. I think the direct part
even be eaten by the
is
player
all
for
about
additional
Outer
health.
Worlds 2, right?
We have a weapon called Rookie's
So
Reward
taking that into
that will actually level
consideration, the
up the more you
only
use it
thing,
throughout the
the
game.
only thing that was good
And
was the
every time it
Gears of
levels
War
up, it's got fun
announcement.
fanfare where it's like shooting out
Everything else,
confetti and
I've
got-
either
got fun
forgotten
little
about
setup.
already, or I didn't give a shit with,
We have a really
didn't give
fun
a shit
weapon
to
called the
begin with.
pop-up gun. It fires
Right?
out ad drones
There's
that
a
will
thing
distract
where
your
you
enemies
can
with
literally
corporate
talk
ads,
things to
slogans, and
death.
jingles.
I know.
While
right?
your enemies are distracted,
I know.
you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage. New to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades.
I
to
wish
flush
we
out
I
enemies,
wish we watched the
smoke grenades to
PlayStation one as
camouflage
well.
and escape,
At least the
distraction
PlayStation one
devices to
had
bait
like
enemies
2 or
into a
3
stealth attack.
things that were interesting. What did they have in the PlayStation one that was interesting? They had there was a Mortal Kombat collection that looks really cool. It's all the old games, right?
And of course, science weapons.
Oh, there
are
was a
back.
game called
We have returning favorites,
Romeo
like
is
the
a
shrink
Dead
ray.
Man.
This time it's been
Suda
upgraded, so you can
51.
shrink your enemy down to the
Grasshopper
size of a
Studios,
sprat
right?
and
That
run
looked
over
pretty
them,
cool.
exploding them into bits.
The new Silent Hill. I'm not a
Shrink
Silent Hill
Ray,
guy,
that was probably
right?
my favorite
but
one from the first game, so we
that
brought
looked
it into
pretty
the
cool.
second game. But we
I'd
improved
imagine
it,
if you're a
though.
big
So
Silent
instead
Hill
of
fan,
shrinking your
that
enemies
was
for a
cool,
short period
right?
of time and having them
That was
re-expand,
probably it.
this time they stay shrunk. And we actually
It's a
added
new
in the
Neo,
ability to
but
step
I
on
don't
them
care
and
about
kind of
that.
squish them and kick them because we knew
Neo
that was
number
the player
3.
fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies.
I'm
They
sure I'm
wanted to kick
forgetting
them.
something.
So we made sure to double down on
But
that
yeah,
stuff.
at least it had like 3 things.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really
The rest
fun
of it
and unique new
wasn't
science
amazing,
weapons.
no.
One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them until they get destroyed.
Oh my god.
And we
Why
have
you call
another
it
one
Armageddon?
That's just super cool called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually get additional bonuses each hit you do. One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant ball of energy, vaporizing everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
I hope this is over soon.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science
Gary.
armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to
Tony
take the world
Hawk's,
in from a
but we already
third-person
knew about
perspective.
that, right?
Why not allow both?
We already knew that Tony
Well,
Hawk's was going to be a
now
thing.
you can swap
The
between
new
the two,
things,
letting
though,
you enjoy the
it's literally
experience
only
in
been
whatever
like
way
year's
you like.
announcement.
One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way. And you get to take in the world and see things
Fun
in a
and
different light.
interesting armors, he says. Right? He said
The Outer
fun
Worlds
and
2 is really the
interesting
biggest game
armors.
we've ever made. Bigger choices.
None of
more
them look fun or
reactivity,
interesting.
More weapons, more things to find in each of the worlds the players can visit. The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life,
That guy taking
and
a
we
piss.
can't wait for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this is going to be the first time we've ever released 3 games in 1 year. It feels amazing to do.
What's
We're
the
so
third
excited
one?
for more people to be
Oh,
playing our
Grounded
games.
2, of course.
It is
I
truly
completely forgot
an
about that
exciting
as
time
well.
here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
That was a giant sleeping face. That was a giant sleeping face. And that's being kind. Right? I'm gonna go out on a
With the
limb and
Outer Worlds
say.
2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the promise of Xbox.
Wait, they're gonna talk about
You
Grounded
can play
2
the Outer
next?
Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2
I'm
right
gonna go
after.
out on a
Excuse
limb
me,
and
I'm getting a
say
call.
Obsidian
Hello?
aren't the
What am I
same
doing?
Obsidian anymore,
I'm playing
right?
the Outer Worlds. Hello?
They're
Yeah,
not
that's
the
Mark.
Obsidian they used to be.
I didn't know I had jury duty today. You could play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the Outer Worlds 2. What do you think, Claire?
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic.
Are we
See, now,
gonna
this is
stick
actually
around for
not an
Grounded
Xbox,
2?
So you cannot play the Outer Worlds 2 on it. Can't play anything on this. I guess Bread. You ever play Bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other? I don't have friends. If you pre-order the premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the sequel, or is launch the sequel to the pre-order, or like, why are any of us alive?
Can we get this guy off screen?
It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team. And big exit.
Are we gonna stick around for this? What are we saying, chat?
We're so proud of Grounded. What started as a small passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger
And
than
then
we
we'll
ever
give it
imagined.
we'll give it a
Over
try, right?
25 million
What's up,
of you
Mito?
jumped in,
I fell
explored,
asleep.
built,
How you
crafted,
doing,
and fought off
buddy?
giant bugs together.
Let me get you a shout
We all
out.
helped make the entire experience very special.
Let me get you
to
a
us.
shout out. Happy Big Sunday,
The
buddy.
team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. And to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the Direct to give you a deeper look.
This
So many
this
possibilities and ideas
just
that
a
didn't make
heads
it
up
into the
though,
first
Nito.
game.
This
So with the sequel, we have the
Xbox
chance to dream
showcase slash
bigger.
direct.
To achieve those
It's been a
dreams,
bit
we
of a
partnered with the
snooze fest.
amazing folks at Eidos Montreal.
Why didn't the shout out work?
Together,
There we
we're
go.
taking Grounded from the backyard to an even larger world.
If I
the
mute
Brook
that,
Hollow
it'll
Community
mute
Park.
everything, including your shout out.
When we started working on Grounded 2, we knew that we wanted to make a bigger world.
Should we
Fortunately
turn this
for
off
us,
and like
Eidos
watch the
Montreal
Resident Evil 9
became our
trailer? 'Cause it's
main
much
partner
better.
on developing Grounded 2.
Right? How does
They
that
have
sound?
A lot of similarities to the
How does
sorts
that
of things
sound
that
to
are
you
important
guys?
to us at Obsidian. They tend to make very
Any banger
narratively
games
strong
yet? No, not
games.
really.
They make games with really
Um,
deep characters
they're
and great character progression. They make games
remastering
with great gameplay.
Gears of War #1
Everyone
again.
at Eidos Montreal
That's about
is
it.
thrilled and honored to be working with
That's
Obsidian
about it, in all
Entertainment.
honesty.
Our two studios
Oh, the
share a lot
Clockwork
of DNA.
Revolution looks
Same
like it
things
could
that are
be
important to Obsidian
shaping up to
Entertainment
be
are
something
important to us.
interesting.
Choice and consequences.
But that's not
player
necessarily
communities,
new, right?
and
We knew
doing
about that.
justice to great IPs and great franchises.
There's nothing new,
The fact
new.
that we're the
that,
first partners
like was
that they're
like,
working
whoa,
with to make a
right?
sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
Yakuza Sunday?
Grounded 2 take place 2
Maybe.
years after
How long
the
have we
first
been
game.
streaming
The
for?
same
Nearly
4
2
teenagers
hours.
are returning.
So there's
I tell you what, right? Fuck this.
Poop, Willow,
Oops.
and Pete.
Right.
They're a couple years older, which means they
Be quiet, right? Let's watch the Resident Evil trailer. Resident Evil 9. Right, Resident Evil. Let's go. The official channel. Because this is actually something worth watching. Alright, let's go. Right, we'll watch the whole thing and then we'll rewatch it and we'll talk about parts of it. Because it's really interesting.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Fuck no, man.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the
Should
others
have
we've
probably
been
changed the
investigating.
title of the stream. Never mind.
Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey! Help!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Getting all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Dang.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Raccoon City.
Are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
RPD. This is it's insane. Insane. There's a few things that I want to talk about, right? Let's watch it from the beginning again a second. I didn't know this at first, but I've since found out some bits and pieces. Right?
Sir.
I get rid of that at the bottom. There we go.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Now, she, apparently... I never played the Outbreak games. I don't know if anyone remembers Resident Evil Outbreak. But one of the protagonists in those games is named... I can't remember the name, but it's Ashcroft. Something Ashcroft, right? And this girl here, who's an FBI agent... She's the daughter of this woman who's one of the playable characters in Outbreak. Now, I don't know for sure, but I've heard that the Outbreak games are not canon. However, this character from Outbreak has been canonized because you can find a file entry written by her. And apparently now she's been murdered in some hotel. And this girl here... is her daughter and is going to be, like, investigating her death, so to speak, right? You'll hear them talk more about her mother in this scene here.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Oh, yeah. In the you see some flashbacks there with her in it as well. That's her mother, right?
For you to face the past. Grace.
And obviously then you've got the scenes with Raccoon City. This corridor here, I initially thought this looked like the police station. I was like, this looks like the corridor where the STARS office is, right? And you know the liquor comes around this corner. I was thinking maybe the door to the STARS office is more up here. But it's not, right? I don't think this is any location we've seen before. So maybe it's the hotel that they were talking about. But then... Oh, this could be... One of these posters could be one of... could be a mother, maybe. Who knows, right? I don't know what this is about.
They're coming.
I know now.
I've heard people say as well that this could be Oswald Spencer, right? Even though Wesker murdered him, they talked about something about the My Seed, his consciousness being in there, because we know that's possible in the My Seed, because that's how Ethan could talk to Rose in the Village DLC. And that's also what Mother Miranda was trying to do. She was trying to bring her daughter's consciousness back through it. But I'm not too sure, right? I don't think we've got enough information to confirm that yet. This could be anyone. This could be the murderer that Grace is trying to find. The killer of her mother, right? For all we know. Then, though, check that. That is insane. That's the aftermath of Raccoon City, right? As at the end of 2 and 3, Raccoon City gets nuked off the map. And that is just crazy to see. That is insane, right? That is insane. Look at that.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
And you even see that police department as well. Oh, let's go back a second, right?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Let's go back a second and hear those voices again.
We need to
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
People are saying...
Are my hope.
People are saying that they think that's one of those sounds like Leon, but I don't agree.
We need to keep our voices down.
Hold on, I talked over it. Let's have another listen.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
I think that sounded like Carlos, personally.
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
And then the female voice before the one I think sounds like Carlos, I think sounds a little bit like Jill. And come to think of it, right? That could just be like voices from those characters because it's like memories of Raccoon City. Who knows? Who knows? But there's also rumors that Leon's going to be in this one. He's going to be a little older if that's the case though, right? Because this looks like it's probably 2025, 2026 time period. Because if Grace is like... If Grace is like in her 20s, that kind of adds up. Because the events of Raccoon City... The events of Resident Evil 2, I think, are about 1998. So that could add up, right? That could add up. And the meaning of Requiem is something like going back to the past to end something or something along those lines, right? And if it's called Requiem, it's going to have some of the protagonists from the older games returning to Raccoon City to wrap things up and face the past, right? It's like an end to all things, as our good friend Ulysses would say. But let's play it out, right? Because it looks to be going back to its horror roots as well. And the director of this game is the director of Resident Evil 7 as well. And that game was pretty horror focused. February 27, 2026. Right? Mark it in your calendars. Mark it in your calendars. That poor girl will get Rule 34 so hard. It's true. It's true, Sue Ellen. She will get Rule for 34. It's really hard. Really hard. Phrasing. Anyways, I got a little bit tired of the Obsidian Direct. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was kind of whack, right? It was kind of whack. I'm just going back. Looks like they're doing a recap at the moment of the whole show. So I think we can safely say that it's all over. Yeah, they're doing a recap of the whole showcase now. So I guess we'll leave it there, right? I guess we'll leave it there. It was pretty fun. It's always good fun to do these kind of watch-alongs. Unfortunately, we missed the PlayStation one that was on earlier in the week. Sorry, I'm also trying to look through and see who we can raid out to, right? Who we can raid. Maybe we'll go and see Yan. Yan's online right now. What's the time? How long do you think? He might be streaming for quite some time yet as well. Yeah, let's go and see Yan, right? Yan's doing one of his art streams as well, when he draws someone in his community. He's currently on break though. Snooze you lose, am I right, chat? You snooze you lose. How far is Boo into something 33? I don't think we're gonna get any spoilers if we go and see Boo. Let's go and see Boo, right? Hop on a game? Hop on a game? What game? What game, chat? What game should we hop onto? We could play something 33 ourselves, right? I tell you what, I'm down for that. Give me a few minutes to take a break though, right? Because I really need to take a piss. And then we'll play something 33. How does that sound? Right? Right, give me... Oh, hold on. I haven't got a playlist organized. Give me no longer than 4 minutes, right? No longer than 4 minutes, and I'll meet you guys right back here. So bear with, and I will be RB.